Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to remove veneer from old furniture. This method doesn't require any elbow grease like all the other ways to do it. So let's get to it. If you're new here, I'm Natalie with A Ray of Sunlight, and I fix up and sell old furniture and show you how you can do the same. Hit that subscribe button to join the fun. This is the dresser we're working on today. The previous owner removed most of the damaged veneer before she sold it to me. And honestly, she was probably completely worn out by the time she got to this point. Because if you don't know the trick to remove veneer quickly and easily, it is such a huge pain. This trick is a combination of a couple of different methods, but let me tell you what, it works like a charm. You need an old towel that you don't care about, you'll get it wet. You need an old iron. This one's just a cheap like $15 iron that I use specifically for this and for crafts. You'll want some sort of scraper. I love this one, but you could also use like a putty knife. Optional is a little spray bottle of water. You'll see why. And last but not least is a pair of gloves. I totally forgot my gloves. I should have. In the past, I know that I've gotten splinters, so gloves are awesome to have. You'll also need something to do for an hour or two while you wait for the magic to happen. If you've watched any other tutorials, this probably looks pretty familiar and pretty similar to other tutorials. But just wait, there's a little twist that makes all of the difference. First, get your towel wet with warm water. You want it to be wet, but not dripping wet. Then lay the towel over the veneer and let it sit on the veneer for a couple of hours just to moisten up the veneer. Sit back, turn on a show, clean the house, or work on another part of the dresser while you wait. If you live in a dry climate, check back on it every half hour or so just to make sure that the towel isn't dry. A few minutes after I put the towel on, I decided to spray some water just to help speed up the process. I didn't want to drench it though because I didn't want any of the water to get on the rest of the dresser. If you have veneer in good condition on any other part of your furniture, make sure the water or the towel don't touch the good veneer because the water can damage the good veneer. I opted to start working on the rest of the dresser while I waited. So that's why you see a little bit of difference on the dresser. Next week, I'll show you the complete makeover for this piece. I absolutely love how it's coming along, raw wood and all. Here's how it worked with just the wet towel and the scraper. It's definitely easier than without getting it wet, but it took a lot of time and elbow grease just to get that little bit of it up. Watch how much easier it gets once I use that hot iron. To make it go a lot quicker and easier, heat up the hot iron to its highest and hottest setting. Then set it on one spot of the damp towel for about 20 to 30 seconds. Be sure not to burn the towel though. The heat will create a bunch of steam and it will soften the glue that holds the veneer onto the wood. If you hold it there long enough though, it will also dry the veneer out a bit, making the veneer lift away from the wood. Then lift up the towel and use the metal scraper to gently lift the veneer up. If it isn't easy to scrape off, put the towel back on it and then iron it for a little bit longer. If it's stuck on really good, get the towel wet again and let the towel sit on the veneer for a little bit longer. You really shouldn't need any elbow grease for this. And then just repeat those steps again and again until all the veneer is removed. after the veneer is all off, just sand the new wood with 220 grit sandpaper to smooth it all out. Thanks for watching. If you thought this video was helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so you'll be notified when we post more helpful videos on painting and repairing furniture. Until next time, here's some more videos you might like.